Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my video blog. Today, I just wanted to tell you guys how I ended up becoming a photographer. Students ask me all the time, well, how did you become a professional photographer? And here's the story. I always loved photography ever since I was a little girl. And I did a few other things. I went to college, I studied biology, I became a massage therapist. I went through a lot of different jobs and, learning experiences to come up with the conclusion that I did not like doing those things. And so I moved to Georgia, and one of my girlfriends, she says to me, oh, you got this DSLR camera. Why don't you go to photography school? A friend of mine was telling me about a great program, Gwinnett County. You should check it out. I said, okay, I don't want to go back to school again for another however long, 2 years, 4 years, just to become a photographer. And so I said, but I'll look into it. So I looked into it. The application fee was $25. And so I said, hey, what could it hurt? I'll just apply. If I get accepted, maybe I'll go. And so they sent me a letter, and sure enough, I had been accepted into the program. So I said, well, how am I going to pay for this? If I can get a grant, because I'm not taking out a loan and I'm not going to go into debt for this, then I'll go. So if I can get a grant or a scholarship, then I will go. So I applied for a few grants and a few scholarships, and sure enough, I got them. And so I looked at my husband. I said, I guess I'm going to photography school. And he said, go right ahead. So he was very supportive. I appreciate that, because had he not encouraged me to go back to school, I probably would not be a photographer today. Once I got into the program, I realized that this was what I wanted to do. Nothing could stop me, and I ended up actually winning best portfolio of my class. I did not think that I was that great, because we are all our own worst critics, but this title was dawned upon me. It was an honor to accept that award, but I did not feel that I was the best of my class. Of course, we all were excellent photographers who had grown so much throughout the whole program, but just winning that title kind of made me feel like I had to live up to it. So when I graduated from photography school, I honestly didn't want to take another photo, because the program was so intense that I was a little burnt out from all of the pressure and the tension and the deadlines and the this and the that. And so I took a small break for about 6 months after school. And then I said to myself, there were so many people in that class that wanted to win best portfolio, and I was the one that was actually honored to win. And so if I just not do anything with it, I would do that title a very huge injustice, and that would not be fair to the other people who worked just as hard as I did and strove and did their best. So I started my photography business, just hit the ground running. I just kept going. I didn't let anything stop me. Here I am teaching photography and also a professional photographer, and I love it. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So that's my story. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you in a class one day.